Damn.
And the PS2
Damn.
means 2 episodes of the podcast done.
Oh my God. What
Hang
the
on.
Shift to sport mode.
Oh my God, bro.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Skip Cutscene, man. We're back with another episode, man. I'm here with my partners, B Potts and Wicked, man. What's up, fellas?
Yo.
What it do?
Look. Make sure my camera's straight.
And we're back with another episode, man. And before we start, top 3 PS2 games, go.
Top 3 PS2 games. Damn, let me look that up. Let me see.
Shadow Hearts.
I don't know, man. That's tough. Now,
Shadow Hearts is in there.
Shadow Hearts is.
PS2. Is that over all genres?
All right, let me rephrase that question. Let's go back. I'm gonna do something different. Top 3 fighting games. No. I want to do that one. I don't even want to do that one. Let's do.
Because that was easy.
If you had to play 2 games for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Bro, like you went from this big to universe.
Yeah, you really did. You did.
So 2 games, just 2 for the rest of my life.
I'm all about that action. All right.
Man, that's tough, man.
All right. Okay. Let me snap back with a question. Can we at least like compact it down to like a specific console?
From 360 to now. So PS3 360 to now. So yeah, the 360, PS4, Xbox One, Series X, Series S5.
Damn. Now you listen. Now you already know my top 5 games of all time. I always been a Metal Gear fan.
Right.
I always been a Metal Gear fan. But like I said, man, no game to me has that feeling that made me have that feeling like Skyrim did. So Metal Gear and Skyrim.
Okay.
I had both of those on.
Those are the 2 games you will play for the rest of your life. If you have if the world said, hey, you know what, we're not making no more games. Whatever 2 games or the last 2 games you pick, those are the games you're gonna play for the rest of your life. You're not getting no more. Anything else would not fucking work.
All right, when you put it like that.
That fucks it up for me.
It changed the whole meta of everything. I don't know, Wicked. Go ahead, man. I gotta think on this one, man. I gotta think. Yeah.
All right, if you're saying like originally, if you're saying 360, I was gonna say Final Fantasy 11.
Right.
That was on 360.
It was.
Okay, so that would definitely be one of them because I already played that for so long. Another one though, it's tough because it doesn't matter what you play. Ultimately, you're eventually going to get bored. So I'm trying to think of that one game where there's just so much to do. Just like Pot said, like you can't go wrong with Skyrim. It's like, all right, tell you what, I'm going to beat the game using a fork.
And then you're gonna beat the game using a butter knife, and then
exactly, or like throwing rocks or something. I don't fucking know.
Because even when you get
enchanted cabbage,
right? Yeah, like because you at some point you get capped. You know what I mean? You get capped. You almost start like creating and making up things to do in the game. You know what I mean? So I don't know that any game just kind of had my attention span like that. For like just longevity purposes, I don't know.
2 fighters that you would. That's the last 2 fighters that you're ever gonna play.
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
Right on the back.
3. Across all consoles.
Across all consoles.
Street Fighter Third Strike, easy.
That's a good one. I would have to say MK11 because I put so much time in that one. It's not better than 9 and 10, but because I put so much time in it is the reason why I had other goals set aside.
Still a Tekken 7 fan. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. Tekken 7 is amazing.
Tekken 7, and then my third,
I would say
I would have to give myself a
school.
I was had to give myself a classic, and it would have to be the Third Strike, like you said, Potts, or it would be
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I would say
Dragon Ball Z Legends. That's my favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time, bro.
That's it, man.
Mine, okay. Those are all very good. Gotta have one current. I can't think of one current. I can think of two that I would constantly play. Tekken Tag Tournament, the original PS2 one.
Okay.
Nice.
That one was a lot faster than Tournament 2. Tournament 2 was just slow.
It was slow.
Current gen. Honestly, current gen, I'd probably have to say Killer Instinct.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
current gen Killer Instinct.
I forgot about.
Yeah, current gen
Killer
Instinct, and my classic would have to be Bloody Roar.
Ooh.
Oh God damn it!
Damn.
Oh.
Now see, that just changed the whole game right there.
Something has to go.
Yeah, so I just told you.
Has to go,
bro. I don't know, man. That changed the whole game right there. Because see, when you narrow it down like that, you can't really not the discredit.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Honestly, man, it's hard to just think of like one game that can, or 1 or 2 or 3 games that could just set aside your time for the rest of your life, man. I mean, we played so many games coming up.
I think originally this derived from whenever Slick was just started playing the First Order Star Wars game, and I was like, bro, if you could choose one Jedi ability, just one,
it did come from that.
Yeah, what would it be?
And me and him both agree, is like as a kid, it's like lightning, bro. You like force
lightning.
But then you get older, he's like, bro, I was like, man, you know how easy it is to use the telekinesis type stuff, man, like using the force that way. Like, got kids, bro. Got
it's like, oh man, I forgot my wallet, and just knock something over behind the shelf. Dude picks it up, walks out with
or maybe like you need a rocket kid to sleep and still want to play the game, man. Just
fucking floating.
Right. You fucking do shit like that. But to go back to my last question. My last question about last 2 games. If I had to pick my last 2 games, I would have to say Gears 3 or 5, because I played so much of it multiplayer, right? I'm competitive, so I have to explode little kids and shit who fucking playing the game with Nashers. So I enjoy that part. And my other game would probably be I say Final Fantasy 14. I know I get tired of going breaks, but it doesn't say I have to keep playing those last 2 games like that. But
that's something that you can always come back to.
I can always come back to.
Same thing with 11.
Right. So I had to say Final Fantasy 14 because obviously for playing it since 2013, on and off, the correct way, according to Yoshi P.
Right. Anyway, let's get to this.
To the meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes. Let's talk about this showcase real quick.
Which one?
Bethesda.
Microsoft Bethesda. Okay.
Microsoft Bethesda.
So, biggest top 2 games you are most excited. Well, that's obvious for everybody. What are your pros and cons of the whole thing? Should I say like?
Well, my cons of it is, and Potts, tell me if you agree with this one, right? You notice that like we're supposed to be in the future of gaming, these most powerful consoles in the that they've ever been made. They're easily like 2-3 times the the power of previous consoles, right? So why the fuck are all these indie games just coming out of the fucking floodgates, man? Indie, and like slice of life BS. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, oh man, it's got that. I want to make a storyboard.
Right.
Oh, I know the game you're talking about, bro.
But no, it's not even that. Like there's some cool indie games and stuff like that. But bro, that's like you can release that on last console. Like
that,
like
that fucking
I'm
game
talking
like Curious George. Fucking
or like even like I would class Stray as a fucking indie game. Ain't nobody gonna fucking play that.
It's gonna be a lot of people playing it, but I ain't gonna be one of them.
I do look at it.
I'll buy it for you. I'll mail it to your house.
I'm not gonna fucking play it.
I'll buy the disc version for your PS.
It ain't gonna fucking work.
Anyway, though, I'm tired of seeing indies but that's at the same time though. Microsoft is literally like buying half of everything, so like obviously they got a lot of indies and capital to it's like, yeah, do your project. Yeah, do your project.
But I thought indies was like for, you know, just that quick kind of play, that quick play. You mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I would agree, but like,
you know what I mean?
but like Slick pointed out the other day, I think they did these guys dirty. They classified Streets of Rage as an indie.
It's an indie. If you look in the store on Xbox,
yeah, you see those eyes? Yeah, yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nah.
No, that's a crime.
If you look at on the store on Xbox, Steam, or PlayStation, it is classified as an indie.
So by that retrospect, the Ninja Turtles would be indie.
Damn right.
Pretty much any like beat 'em up. You know
bro,
what I mean?
Not my fucking game, bro. You already know how I feel about Streets of Rage.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wrong though, bro.
As far as
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as far as pros go, there's a couple games that did catch my interest. I know everybody here is one talk about Starfield easily.
Yep.
No, that's my shit right now. I had one problem with it. But keep going.
I had two problems with it, and one of them was Todd Howard. Anyway, all right, yeah, go ahead.
Yo, so my thing is just only single player.
Thank
right?
you.
Yep.
I was just about to say something about that.
Yep.
This is 2022, man. You know what I mean? I want to play with my buddies. You know what I'm saying? I want to play with Slick and Wicked. You know what I mean? And from what they're telling me through the whole massive immersiveness, whatever for that game, you talking? They said 1,000 planets, and you can. You know what I'm saying? It's just massive. And I'm like, dude, why would I just want to just play all that by myself?
And I was gonna say about that too. I was like, bro, that game looks too massive to only be single player. And
they know how to fuck it up, and so like they give you just enough, and then it's like that one takeaway. It's like, dude, I really wanted this. you give me all this, but I really wanted this.
That's what they do, though, man. But keep going.
Well, like, I think what's scary about that is if they do try to implement multiplayer, it's going to be as buggy as 76 was.
It's going to wreck the game. Yep,
it's going to wreck the game. But
that goes back to saying that how long they've been working on this title. You know,
yeah,
so I would think that they would, you know, because they had at least 7 years to work on this title. You would think like, okay, the thought of implementing multiplayer did cross their mind. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's even crazier to me is that they really been working on it for 7 years ish.
You saying did they or
have they?
If I had to guess, 4 years of that probably went into just drafting and fucking like the sketches and all that stuff.
Like if this game is as big as they say it is, right? Then, which I guess it's not a huge deal because Skyrim was the same way. But again, Skyrim is a game that's 11 years old or 10 years old, 11 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Starfield, you're expecting, because this isn't going to come out until 23, right?
Mm-hmm. Starfield, yeah.
Okay. Your main character, you never see him.
That's true.
He doesn't have a voice. There's no dialogue.
That's true.
And I'm thinking like a game this big, like
shit, my own voice need to be in that. That's my own character, you know. Like, no, I'm getting tired of that shit too, man. I'm getting tired of like creating this goddamn character and it's wearing a helmet throughout the whole fucking game. You know what I mean?
Which is crazy because you can create a face and shit on there.
Yeah.
You create your character, and then all you see is just this little piece right here when you're holding.
Right.
Even more
create a finger.
Even more detailed than any other game. You know what I mean? So now we can
times the detail. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's right. You know, now I can walk different. Like I could change my walk style. Like really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you letting me do all this shit. And I really can't like look at my guy or my girl or whatever.
But it's got 1,000 planets per. I do like the fact that you can make your ship look kind of
however you want.
Yeah,
if you want to make it a space container, if you wanted to, bro, you can.
Like a Tupperware.
I wonder how this compares to Star Citizen, because
that's what we're talking about too. I was like, this is the Star Citizen counter.
Yeah,
or they're trying to make it that.
It looks like it'd be a single player version of Star Citizen. And honestly, if they, I guarantee we're not going to be the only ones to compare that, because it does have that vibe, because you're talking thousands of planets and stuff like that. Something that I'm concerned about is if there are 1,000 planets and they are procedurally generated or whatever, Xbox doesn't really have the greatest load times. And that is very evident, because the load times on Series X versus PS5. The Series X on Elden Ring takes about 20 seconds to load in your character. Right? PS5 takes roughly less than 5.
Yeah.
The fuck?
IGN did a video, which is crazy because the Series S is faster in loading up the Elden Ring. It was 13 seconds.
Bro, I did not know that.
And just to fast travel, PlayStation was like 6 seconds, something like that. The Series X was like 17 seconds.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like world's most powerful console.
Well, back to Starfield for me. Yes, that's one of them also. Or two of those things. The multiplayer, that aspect missing, if it's missing, or will it be implemented later? The next part will be
fucking space Skyrim.
I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I'll be honest, I'm not, after watching the gameplay reveal, I'm not as hyped as I thought I was going to be about Starfield.
Nah, I mean, I'm not getting hyped myself. There's other ones that I'm definitely more hyped about, which is weird because Starfield, like, bro, like that 76 tinge, Fallout 76 tinge does not go away. Like, unless you blow us out of the fucking water with Starfield, and like this is one of those things where, like, if there's some tomfuckery going on, I'm getting my refund. And I never refund shit. All right? Straight up.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't feel the Starfield that I think the whole world or the masses is feeling, because I'll be honest, Diablo 4 outshined the fuck out of it in my eyes, like big time.
And there's still no release date for that.
Next year, they just said next year, but it's still.
So you're gonna get Pot. So you're getting Diablo 4?
PC.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, bro. Because have you played Diablo before?
Yeah.
Okay. You saw that this Diablo is open world, right? And random like encounters and events and world bosses that essentially teleport and push your shit in.
Yep. Definitely. That sounds so much better than Starfield right now.
Exactly.
And the fact that you can customize your characters. You don't just have a plain monk, and then you fucking go to the store this old ass monk, bro, the whole time. You can make them look how you want them to look.
Right.
So that's big to me. Starfield, I'm not impressed. Let me rephrase that. I am impressed, but I'm not gonna get too hype about it until the actual game gets here.
I mean, what would piss me off, all the things that they said about Starfield, right? And then when it comes out, it's not what they was talking about in their showcases, or when you have that, you playing it and you don't get the same experience that they was like hyping it up about it.
He's talking about Fallout 76.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what happened.
Ask him how much. Pots, guess how much I played Fallout 76, even though I bought it day one with Wicked and everything.
How much?
I think I have less than 5 hours.
You could have rented that shit from Blockbuster.
I could have rented it. I could have game fly that bitch. Fucking. I literally played 5 hours of it, man. Tried to come back, and I think I added 30 minutes to it. So, and there's
it's a lot better now, but that's not the point. It leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
There are times where I look at it, and we was talking about this over the weekend. I was like, yo, there are times I want to go and play Fallout 76 because I know how much they've added to it over the years, right? But I can't get into it. I don't know why. I just can't, like, my fingers won't let me download the game, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, bro, you good. Put Mortal Kombat back on here. Like,
yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm still excited for Starfield. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm with all that space exploration type shit.
No, I'm with you.
But,
I'm not saying that I'm not hyped for it, but I'm not gonna overhype myself thinking that it's gonna be bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I hype myself too much and then I get it, and I only put like an hour into it or two, I think a fair trial for a game is 2 to 5 hours, right? To kind of get a full taste of the game, you know what I'm saying? Because you had the fucking prologue and all that shit.
Right.
So 2 to 5 hours is like a fair trial for a video game.
This some bullshit. I know indie games that goddamn
you know what I mean?
That I put in way more hours than this shit. So, but yeah, I feel you, man.
I mean, I had to say, man, I don't mean to cut y'all, but Xbox, they did pretty well. This is by far one of the better showcases they've done. And I can't say, I think both PlayStation and Xbox over the weekend, or this month, should I say, did pretty well with both showcases. Like even PlayStation State of Play and this one.
Yeah.
I feel weird because Xbox uses their ploy as of this is day one. They keep using the day one new game day one shit, right? Mm-hmm. And you know that that's their ploy to get people to join or be part of, which is cool. It's marketing schemes. I got it. It's great. But I don't think you need to tell me everything is day one.
But you want to be surprise you with some shit?
Yeah, man. Like, you know how much better shit would be like if you got surprised that a game that you really want to play just end up being free. You know,
right? Yeah.
Like being like just like I just found out. I don't know how true it is, but it's rumored that the new Ninja Turtles game, Shredder's Revenge, is free on Game Pass this Friday.
Is it this Friday?
Yeah, it come out this Friday, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, bro, I was about to pay for this shit, but it's free, so it made it that much better. It's not like I wasn't gonna buy it anyway, but fucking, it's free.
I was actually surprised to see Starfield that was free.
Right.
Wait, what?
Starfield's gonna be Game Pass day one.
Day one.
Oh my god. So, wait. So it's not on PlayStation?
No, it's exclusive. Yeah.
Exclusive. Yeah.
All right. So here's the thing about that. Is that good for Starfield? You know,
it's good for Xbox.
It's good
for
Microsoft.
Xbox.
Yeah. All right.
It's good for Microsoft, but as a whole, for sales, probably not. It's gonna sell regardless. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's gonna sell. I take that back, bro. I take that back because I'm thinking if it's free on Game Pass, for people who don't have Ultimate or whatever, they're fucked. They had to go buy it. So yeah, they're gonna get sales, but they're not gonna get the sales.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like it's hard to wrap my head around. Like, how are they gonna make their money back? Because obviously, if they're working on Starfield, you know, it's a pretty big game. I mean, you would assume, and you're talking probably tens of millions of dollars and everything. But you getting that from Game Pass, or I mean, I could see people getting Game Pass just for that, and then it's like, oh no, this is great,
right?
You know,
and that's what Microsoft getting maybe a month or two worth of Game Pass from somebody to play through. They don't want to stick with Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I could pay $30. You know what I'm saying, for 2 months and call it a day. Whether I beat Starfield, depending on how many hours and how much they play.
Yeah, but it just goes on the game though. I think, like I said, if you don't really have any good games, man, like why even get, you know, Game Pass? And I don't even know, like, should you even get both, like PlayStation Plus or Game Pass? Because, you know, to me, one is outshining the other right now.
Oh, Game Pass will forever. Game Pass will keep outshining PlayStation until PlayStation drops day ones. That's when there'll be a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Or day ones and PlayStation drop their retro collections. If they actually decide to drop the retro collections and not trying to make money off of remakes that we don't know about right now, or maybe in the works, who knows? Then then it's a different ball game. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Another game on that Bethesda thing that I was kind of hyped about, surprised about actually, was Redfall.
Yes.
I didn't really look at Redfall like that. So tell me about it. I didn't even catch nothing on Redfall.
It looked like it came from the makers of Grounded, right? But
I like Grounded.
Grounded's dope.
That's one of the games that I really
and I'm glad you like it, because we need to start a game on that.
Moving on.
Redfall co-op, 4-player co-op. What were they fighting? Vampires. Yeah. It was I can't even explain it for you. Like, just go through cities and just clearing areas, killing vampires and stuff, right?
So what kind of game, like, if you can compare it to something, like what is
well, it's like every team member has their own abilities,
and they complement each other really well.
Yeah. So it's more like a team-based thing, but it looks kind of like Grounded, like cartoony, but I mean, it looks very, very tactical as well.
Right.
Because they're sneaking around, and then whenever like they get found out, then it's just all hell lets loose.
Right. So it's Zombie Ate My Neighbors in full 3D spectrum / Grounded. But yeah, I that's one other game I was pretty good. That I was kind of hyped for. I don't know, man. It's kind of tough right now, like, because even though we saw some stuff, but we didn't see some stuff because a lot of it was 2023. I mean, and then so we're bound to see more about it. I am amazed at Xbox's big list though for 2022, 2023 games that's coming out day one, Game Pass. Like, there's 50 coming out from the time that shit came out till the end of this year. Supposedly, not to get pushed back or anything like that, but 50 is on that list of games. And that's not even mentioned. Like, in a perfect world, if Xbox drops all of those games day one and none get pushed back, Xbox is going to have a hell of a turnaround for next year.
Yeah. PlayStation's got to do something because they can't keep relying on these, fan favorite RPGs like 7 Remake 2 and God of War and stuff like that. They gotta, and honestly, like they gotta bring back the classics, because the fact of the matter is, Xbox doesn't have classics.
No.
Yeah, but that's what
they don't.
That's the PlayStation Plus was for, so they can kind of re-roll those classics.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But here's so I updated my we can update you. I upgraded mine today because it dropped today, the new PlayStation Plus. Mm-hmm. It's better than what I thought it was going to be, but it's not. I don't think it's worth the $100 and some a year yet.
Mm-mm.
You got to explain that one.
So I upgraded. They gave it out because I pay PlayStation Plus monthly. I just never changed my plan or whatever. I just left it at $10 a month, shit, right? And it's like, oh, for 25 cents, you can fucking upgrade to the premium for a month. I was like, cool, let me do that. At least I can test this out for science,
for 25 cents.
Exactly. So I was like, well, fuck it. What's a quarter? So I downloaded it, or I upgraded and looked at all the games, whatever. And they actually gave us more with the leaked list online was and shit. So that was a plus. So you're talking like the whole God of War series from 1, 2, 3 Ascensions, the new God of War, and all this shit was on there. Cool. Infamous 1 and 2,
Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2.
Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. And there's a whole bunch of classes like Street Fighter 2, Dark Stalkers. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of classics on there, but that's for the PS3 side. If you look at the PS1, PSP, PS2 classics, It's literally like 13, 14 games, and then I think 2 of which is Ape Escape, and I'm good. Resident Evil Director's Cut was one of them. Dark Cloud, that's a good RPG. I think was Wild Arms part of it.
Yeah, Wild Arms.
Wild Arms, okay, yeah. Wild Arms was part of it. Like, and Tekken 2, you know what I'm saying? Those are like the biggest ones that's on there.
Mm.
So it's a start, but it's not a positive start. It's kind of one of those things like, yeah, I never touched this game, or I rented this game when I was fucking 7. Yeah. And I only had it for the weekend. I didn't get a chance to really dive in. So now I'm an adult. I can fucking play it the way I want to.
You know that the PlayStation Plus can get better over time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
If they do it right, like there's so much money that can be made from PlayStation because of everybody who grew up playing those classics. Like we said in previous podcasts, like we all grew up playing PS1 when PS1 first came out. So we played those original classics, Legend of Legaia, Legend of Dragoon, all that shit when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? And there's money that can be made if they remake those, like they did 7 Remake. So it's kind of one of those things like PlayStation either want to make money or they give us those classics again. And they can still make money with the remakes, but which one are you going to do? You're going to go ahead and give us these classics now, let people experience the originals, or are you just going to keep them in a vault and just wait and just bring out remakes?
Right.
But overall, PlayStation Plus is pretty good as far as 3, 4, and all that stuff, because the streaming is actually pretty good. The timing, the download time, about 10 seconds to start a game up. I do like that it changes to the retro, whatever console it turns to the retro versions of it. Like PS3, it shows like the trophy load and all that shit. So it looks like PS3 when you do that shit. So I like that. Yeah, man, I see the positives of what could be. It is entirely up to PlayStation how they want to play that shit, obviously. But
if they were smart, they would go ahead and put those old classes.
And it was crazy. They don't even have to put like the super triple A's, man. They could put like the single A titles. You know what I'm saying? Like Jet Moto, fucking Twisted Metal. They could put those single A.
You know what? You know what they probably gonna do? They probably putting what they're doing, whatever list that they got now. That's just to put that out there. But I promise you, they're probably gonna come out with some type of showcase showing that, hey, or surprise us with the old classics. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like making us build up for those like old type of classics.
Don't play with my emotions like that, Pops.
So the thing is, they're gonna have to do that though if they want to keep people invested in the new PlayStation Plus premiums and shit. Yeah. Because again, because they gave people a trial for the most part, like the upgraded, like, oh, upgrade for a month or whatever, cool, here you go. Like, I'm just gonna do it for a month, and then until y'all bring out more shit, I'm good.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I was looking at mine. I think that's because I'm a 12-month.
So that might be for the years what they give you.
Yeah, so that's $35 for the entire year.
Right.
Which that's not bad, but like, bro, because here's the thing, because some of those games still do have multiplayer, but like,
oh yeah,
if they start re-releasing classics, man, like we could be playing Army Men 3D.
Yep.
Army Men.
Yeah, man.
Oh my.
Hey, Pots, you can get the whole, like, on Steam, you can buy all the Army Men games on Steam.
Right. They're on there.
Yeah, they're on there.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, yeah.
I swear to God, I never knew.
And there might be mods or some shit on there, too, for multiplayer, honestly.
Yo.
I wouldn't even doubt it.
Mind blown, bro.
Fucking running like this.
Mind blown.
I'm looking at it right now. Each Army Man game is $5.99, bro.
Ooh, easy.
I'm looking at them,
bro. Easy. Come on, man. That's easy. Man, you just okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, they could do it, bro. I mean, PlayStation.
I'm pulling up Steam right now.
They have so much that they can do, and it's kind of like they shy away from it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we're okay. We're still we're floating above everybody else right now. We're still good.
Yeah.
And then it's like, nah, bro, stomp the competition out. Like,
like just go hard. You know what I'm saying? But and they just kind of sprinkle in a little bit here and there to kind of like give, so take our us off the edge or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I think that, like you said, they need to go in, man. They need to go hard.
Right.
And bring back Bloody Roar.
Man, bro, I'm waiting.
That's what I liked about Bloody Roar 4, because it was a fighting game, and they had crazy combos where you could transform mid combo still, but they also had a career mode. So once you played, say you played with Yoshimitsu from Tekken, right? You would have to play him in career mode, and you gain experience, and you actually start unlocking the rest of his combos and moves and stuff, and transformations and all that stuff.
Right. I just want to put it out there. This is about Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar had the perfect. How can I say this? The perfect.
Loudly.
The perfect way of combo transformation shit that Dragon Ball Z games should have always had.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that super immersive Dragon Ball Z game.
Man, I was just about to say that, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I can play these games. You see moments and shit. You get chills. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time play the original Budokai. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it in full 3D. You know what I'm saying? I still get chills from that, or you can, or I did when I was younger. But I always reference this, and it's when Goku and Vegeta's fighting, Goku and Majin Vegeta's fighting, and Majin Vegeta was punching Goku in the stomach, and then he turned his aura on while punching. I want that.
Yeah.
I don't want the slow build up while, you know what I'm saying, the more combos you get, the aura gets bigger, like Budokai was. I don't want that. It's garbage. I need to, if I want to intensify the hits I'm going, I got a good combo going, I should be able to turn my aura on, even if it's just for flair, just for flexing on somebody, and then, you know what I mean? Like that type shit.
They never really gave us their true potential that they can do in the Dragon Ball Z game.
Right.
Which is, like I said, is my favorite anime. Come on, man. You gotta bring back that because it's not even that we see it on TV. It's like, bro, in the game, I know I should be able to do this. Like, I should be able to, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, man.
Ain't got no topic right there, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Let's see. We talked about. Do we want to keep going going back into the Bethesda thing? Is there more we want to talk about that? Or
honestly, I'm more hyped about Diablo than anything, because I know it's going to be a good game. It's going to be open world. I crave a game where it's open world and I wander into an area where I just get my shit rocked.
Yes.
I crave those games. I'm tired of all this easy bullshit, all this linear bullshit.
Facts.
I want a game to where I need to remember, it's like, oh, I can't go there yet. I should probably go this way, and I'll come back and see if I can't start killing these motherfuckers. Or you do something like I do. I'm going to put everything I have into killing one of these motherfuckers, and maybe I'll get a shit ton of fucking XP.
Right.
Or a high-level item or something.
And then all right, I'm good. I can go play the regular part now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta test my metal.
Mm-hmm. But no, that's really all I wanted to touch on that. Is because I'm most
Blood Hunt. That was the game that I was.
Blood Hunt Masquerade.
Blood Hunt. It's like they vampires.
The vampires,
yeah. That's
which part? Which one you talking about?
I know. I'm saying was that the game that you was referring to?
No.
Oh, definitely. Okay. All right.
No, not Blood Hunt. No, I was like, what part? I was like, because I got Masquerade, Swan Song, and the Battle Royale's free.
All right. Well, I just thought that game you was talking about is something.
Oh, you talking about Redfall?
Yeah.
It has a vibe like that, I guess, the cartoony vibe, something like that. They got powers and can complement each other, but you know. What was the other one? Grounded. Grounded's full game releases in September.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be on it.
Yeah, though I'm definitely getting that. That shit caught my eye the first time I seen it. I didn't know about it.
This is kind of off topic, but is this year just flying by?
It is.
Yes, bro. We already like midway June. G. Like,
yeah,
like this shit crazy.
All right, yeah, but no, we definitely need to be all on that. I'll be the white character. But no, that game was fun as hell when it was even on early release. Yeah, because like I don't know how you deal with spiders, Pots, but have you seen the spiders in that game?
Man, massive.
Yeah, and the fact that it's just moving.
Go ahead. You said spiders remind me of the other game that I showed y'all. I can't remember the name of it, but it's coming out on PC, Android, and iOS.
Oh, yeah.
Once Human. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Once Human caught my eye. That's something they just showed recently. Once Human looks dope. I mean, it's survival, open world, like division type open world. Got all these points you can get to. You can build your own base, whatever, with friends, and you're fighting these giant entities as far as spider, alien, Titan from Attack on Titan. Like it's crazy.
Anything where you got to gather resources and craft and then, but like you toss in like
subject matter expert. I'm pointing at you.
Oh yes, like I was like, bro, you're pointing at the Twitter symbol. No, anything like that, I'm down for because, like, I mean, just imagine imagine a game like Destiny, but you had to like gather resources and build a base and shit like that. And that's kind of what this looks like. It also like that game that you sent me that Cartoons was reviewing.
Oh, Synced.
Yes. That also looks really, really good because like the enemies and stuff like that, it looks like it plays a lot like a Destiny with Division too.
Yep. Which is I think I think a lot of games are going that direction now, honestly.
Y'all into Arc 2? Let's see, Arc 2's
I'll let Wicked answer that one.
You into Arc? Okay.
I'll let Wicked answer that one.
In Arc on PS4, I think I probably got over 1,000 hours. So I had my own server. I was an admin on my own server, changing settings, and
I've seen this man's work.
I played a ridiculous amounts of Arc, and Arc 2 is coming out. But I'm gonna quote a comment that I saw from somebody anonymous. It was like, "Oh, it was like cool. Arc 2's coming out. It looks great. It looks fantastic." But as soon as I saw Vin Diesel's face, I was like, "Nah,
damn,
I'm good."
In the words of Wicked, tribe.
Exactly. Family.
Tribe.
Exactly, because apparently that's his favorite game of all time. That's why he wanted to be involved in it, which is weird because like that's a sit down game where it takes a long time to do anything. And you fuck like if you fuck up, you can lose like weeks of progress. You know, that's why I don't play on PvP because, you know, some neck beard that doesn't touch grass coming to I'm gonna take all the shit.
Line that bitch up.
Exactly. Just breathing all heavy, sounding like Day from next Friday. We can come down this month.
Oh shit. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I can't get too hyped about it. They actually the original Arc just released a brand new map today, so everybody's like on top of that. But again, I'm into like the games like that, like the survival crafting and stuff like that, like Planet Crafter or Valheim is amazing, or 7 Days to Die. That's pretty fun. But I also like my other ones, but it's everything. Like 2023 is going to be a busy year.
Bro, 2023 is looking a lot like 2008. Like a lot like 2008.
If nothing gets pushed back.
Right.
Oh, they better not. They better not, man.
Here, and this is almost also my prediction since we're going into this is year 2 of these new consoles, right?
Yeah.
So we're due to see a pro version and fucking smaller series. Well, Series X is already pretty small, or a souped up version, I guess. You know, I wouldn't be surprised we see something like October or some shit to drop with.
This year?
I don't think we will.
This year? You saying this year or this
No,
year?
not saying we're gonna get it, but I'm talking like them actually announcing. Like I think a PS.
And again, I don't think we will.
No, specifically
because if they can't even keep up with the demand of the previous console, why would they start making new ones?
But if they go the route that Nvidia's going with the new 40, 50, and 60, or the 40 series with the super chip, whatever, that's not part of that whole chip shit, then they could.
Yeah, that's true. But like, to be honest, I don't think I would buy a pro version.
No, I'm good with the one we have. Yeah, I'm with you on that. If anything, I hope everybody else go buy those and I buy a fucking regular 5 again or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'd buy a couple more of those because like I would love to get my hands on another PlayStation or at least 2 more PS5s so that way I can give them to my brothers. And I'm just like,
I mean, but like, what is
man? I could go to the store and see if they got a Series X. I can get that donut from Quick Trip.
Yeah. But like I don't know, man. You know, I never had the pro version of any of the console, so I wouldn't know. But if they made it, you know, because I still don't have a PS5 right now, I would probably get it just for what specs purposes. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what it really like pushing out.
It's the pro versions are worth it, bro. Oh. Pro versions are definitely worth it because, like I said, not having a 737 jet engine in your fucking house.
Wait a minute, hold on. That abrupt stop that Wicked just did right there. He didn't even slow down. Just came to a sudden stop, man.
Well, that's what I was doing because I'm just like that, and I'm just like, yeah. For real.
Right. But yeah, I would probably if they came out with a PS5 Pro, yeah, I would get it for like the text and specs of it just to see what it's pushing out because I really want to know what it's like.
They're going to call it PS5 Pro or PS5 Premium.
Right. I don't think it's gonna be the specs will be that much different, man. I mean, it's like the PS4 and PS4 Pro mean they added 4K. That was different, you know. So now these have 4K already, unless they do a push.
I think with
8K
faster processor too, right? Like, you know,
I don't think it needs one.
And a more hard, like a bigger hard drive or something.
Bigger hard drive, yeah, definitely. Solid state, should I say?
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, compared to somebody that don't have one, would I be like, all right, should I just get the 5 or just go with the Pro?
You get what you can.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a PS5 in store, grab it. You see a PS5.
I would have gotten 3 PS5s, right? But dude behind the counter spilt his like boba tea and had a breakdown. And then 2 more people came behind me, so he took one off of mine and gave it to them.
Damn.
So,
which is trash. I was like, bro, I got the money right here. Give me like.
It's like no. I was here.
Mine.
For real, bro. Have you seen my corner? Have you seen my corner?
Mine.
No, I know what corner you're talking about.
Yeah. Potts hasn't seen it.
Nah,
fam.
Nah, you ain't seen the corner, bro.
No. You know how much shit I have that's unopened? Potts. Like behind me is sitting. Bro, I got a factory sealed Gears of War 3 Xbox 360, just chilling here.
Yep.
One of many. I got 3 Legendary Edition Destiny PS4s, the white ones.
Damn.
Got 13 arcade machines. I got a Series S in a box. I still have an original Xbox Scorpio edition
Let me get my call
in the
out.
box. There you go. You better cover your plates.
Bro, I did this shit earlier, man. I had my daughter her boppy, and she sneezed, or infant sneeze goes. And I was eating, and I turned my back like this to protect my food.
Carry this.
My wife was like, "Don't you do my baby like this? Everybody cover your plate."
Like a nutty professor, that shit.
Oh man.
We've got to get this podcast done in person one time.
Yeah. Last but not least, I want to go into the Capcom presentation they just had a couple hours ago. Or a couple hours ago. Yeah. I'm not getting too deep in this because I didn't watch it. I just read and watched a couple previews, and like a lot of the shit I didn't care for. I just want to see what the Resident Evil shit they had going on. Mm-hmm. New DLC for Resident Evil 8 coming out, and you play as Ethan's daughter 16 years later after Ethan was there. So she has her powers and shit. And spoiler alert, if nobody's beat the game, whatever, which but she has powers and she's trying to go back and figure out how to get rid of them when she wants to live a normal life or whatever. Mm-hmm. Looks amazing. Then they also show RE4 stuff, but I go back and watch that anytime. Mm-hmm. Other than that, man, I'm spent, bro. I don't have any more topics to go off of, man.
I kind of don't want to play Grounded because what's the point if the full game is getting released soon?
And set to right. Unless it carries over. Mm-hmm. But even so, I still rather start from the very beginning with knowing that the full game, there's no interruptions in the story, or I'm not doing something that I shouldn't be doing, or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And still hyped about Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6.
I gotta bring that up, man. Like that's too close to Third Strike to me. Third Strike is one of my all-time favorite fighting games.
I gotta start watching Street Fighter stuff, man.
Man, I'm getting dude. It's almost taking me back to Tekken 7 when Tekken 7 was announced.
Your ass to practice all day, every day,
and I'm just in practice mode. I'm watching nothing but YouTube videos about it, man. And I mean, Street Fighter 6 just really got me hyped. I watched this 2-hour online match between like the devs and somebody else, and it was pretty nice.
It's hard watching devs play games.
Why? Because they know some shit.
No, because most of the time they suck. Just think about E3 conferences when they had them, and or showcases in general. I just say showcases when they're playing the game and you're watching. You're like, yo, this motherfucker kind of sorry, bro. Like, this is who you chose to showcase your game, bro.
Can't even punch right.
Right.
Garbage.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Wicked Brother was watching the Xbox Bethesda one, man, on Redfall. When the vampire popped in the church and he was missing those shots, bro.
Bro, this guy's fucking trash.
But the shit was funny. I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, that showcases, man. That they this who you chose. I was like, you at least want to have somebody who can really put in that work, bro.
Somebody that knows what they're doing, or at least as practice that scripted event,
right? To
make it look like cool and clutch fire.
Right.
Like, because you're not. It's the same thing. Like, you're not showing this is new Gran Turismo 7. It's like, I've never raced before. Oh, you'll be fine. Just, they ain't doing that shit.
No.
Hell.
But yeah, that's all I got, man.
It's we just play the waiting game now, so we'll see what happens. I'm not getting hyped about Starfield.
No.
I lost my faith in gaming whenever they did Anthem 30.
Facts.
So, but a space Skyrim would be cool. It is single player. because that's essentially what it is. But bro, Pots, think about this. And this is a good question for you, right? Imagine, if you will, when we get to the age of where they start remaking games and they remake Skyrim.
You mean in 2 years?
I feel like that just went over my head. So let me hold
on. Think about it. Think about it. Okay. You know how good of a game Skyrim is, right?
Right.
Awesome, right? In 2011, they're remaking games like Final Fantasy VII, right?
Last
and it
Us.
just looks it Last of Us, right? And it looks so much better, and there's so much more content. Imagine whenever we get to the point of where they're gonna remake like Oblivion or Skyrim, like not a remaster, but a remake.
But a remake.
A remake.
Now,
2 years. 2 years from now, we'll see it.
No, I mean, because that'll sell me, right? Because if you're talking remake, you're almost talking like new
from the ground up. Because why wouldn't you want to make Skyrim in the Unreal 5? Do you imagine Skyrim in Unreal 5?
Man, be fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like it's a dark actual dungeon, and you shoot that mage light, and you just watch it.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
Speaking of remakes, I just had to say I love The Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
But I think having a remake is a complete waste of time.
Waste of time? Really?
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. The game is barely 10 years old, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what would be a ripe age to remake a game?
That is a good question.
You know what I mean? Like,
Final Fantasy is a solid start because it's from 97.
20-some years. You're right.
Right.
But I'm saying that like a game from PS3 that got ported over to PS4, I don't think should have a remake. That's just me.
Not yet.
Until
it get a bit more.
Like if they would have gave Last of Us, let's see, the last year of PS5 before the PlayStation 6 comes out or some shit, right? Then maybe I'm like, all right, man, that's a good hoorah push for fucking the last years of the PS5.
Right.
Like it's giving us a solid remake from something from two generations ago.
Right.
You want to remake something good. Remake something from back in the day. Like remake Gears 3 eventually. Remake Fusion Frenzy.
Right. Like stuff like that, like from 2 gens ago. Great.
Dude. Wicked be calling them shits out, boy. Damn, I forgot about that. Damn.
It's like PlayStation's got party games. Xbox doesn't. Unless you call everybody getting on Call of Duty for 30 minutes and then
they have Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They need to bring it back.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. We're in the waiting game now. I'm not gonna get hyped up. I think I'm gonna get hyped up for Diablo 4. I'm gonna 14 that shit. I'm gonna start reading about it, looking at it, picking a class, so I know exactly what I want to do. Take time off of work.
I'm almost positive I'm gonna be sorcerers on that fucking game.
Take leave. Slick. Take leave.
No.
Consider it done.
I mean, because Diablo, that's definitely the game we gotta jump on, man. I think we need that one. We need that one in the arsenal. That's why I was hoping for the day before, man. I thought that was just going to be one of those games that we can.
Well, we'll touch on that again whenever we have more information. But like, they dropped the ball on that. They didn't say shit up until weeks of the release, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah,
pushing.
We meant it. That wasn't supposed to be a 2. That was supposed to be a 3."
Yep. Reversing.
Yeah. So, all right.
Typo on our fault.
Yep. Anyway, we're good, right?
Yeah. I think that's about it.
All right, everybody. That's gonna be another episode of the Skip Cutscene Podcast, man. Look at that, two shows in a row. Cannot believe with the PS2 in hand.
Damn.
And the PS2 means 2 episodes of the podcast done.
Oh my God!
Hang on.
Shift to sport mode.
Oh my god, bro! They don't know. They don't even know. They don't even know that right there that he just did.
Had to shift to sport mode, bro.
This is a hard to find model because it reads the blue discs too.
Damn, bro.
Possibly the worst disc ever on the market, but yeah.
Ever. But yeah, we'll hit it up next time, man.
And like I said, that's another episode of the podcast, man. It's 2 episodes in a row. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I don't know, catch us on the next one on Skip Cutscene Ball Z.